The following is a Just Green production.
Hello, everyone. It's the week of June 4th, 2018. My name is Taylor Cooper, and this probably isn't news to you. I'm just kidding. Follow us on Twitter at MightBeNews247. That's MightBeNews247. Get at us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, soon to be everywhere. We're working on some big fucking things, but god damn it, there's only 2 episodes left of the season right now. What up, Kev?
Yo,
What up, Danny?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
That introduction,
Yeah.
mediocre.
Mediocre this week?
Mediocre at best.
I'm very blessed that I don't give a shit what you think. Danny, what up?
What's up?
Kev, I appreciate your opinions of my intros, but you have yet to do better. You want to rewind it and try it?
I've done better. 18.
We have
how many episodes have we done?
I don't know if you realize this, but we not only have a phone line now, but we have a time-space continuum button that I can press. We can go back in time, and you can try this intro. Do you want to do that?
Can we do it, please?
You want to do it?
Let's do it.
Here we go. I'm hitting the button.
The following is a Just Green production.
Hello, everyone. It is the week of June 4th, 2018. My name is Kevin Kinderman. I can't do this shit. I can't.
You forgot your name.
No, I forgot what to say next.
I didn't write my name on the paper.
My name.
You forgot your name. You were like, my name is Kevin Kinderman.
This is why I don't produce the show, everybody. But it is season 3, episode 21. I would like to say what's up to my motherfuckers.
Yes.
And I'm going to hand it back over. You asshole.
Wow.
Thanks for putting me on the spot.
No, that was fun.
Dig it.
We're in a different time-space continuum because of the button. We have that technology now, Kev.
All right. Because you do that more than me,
Yeah.
let me practice it for a week.
I would love it if you would practice that for a week. Please do. Maybe you can do
like can I'll put it in perspective for you.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly doing these sales calls that I have to build my new territory. And to walk into these people and introduce myself, dude, the first time I did it, it was fucking terrible.
Really?
Like, these guys are looking at me sideways, and, dude, it sucks. It really sucks.
You know why?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You know why they do that to you?
Why?
You're a fucking weirdo.
Yo, I straight up was, with that first sales call, I was a weirdo.
You're a fucking weirdo.
No, but like for my brother's softball tournament, we collect donations from all the local stores, restaurants, sporting goods stores, and that kind of stuff. Well, I go door to door knocking on people's doors. Hey, I need to speak to your manager. And then I got to do this whole spiel. This is who I am. This is who I'm from. By the way, I want some free stuff. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
So awkward.
But you're coming from a good foundation. You're coming for a good reason, and you're putting it towards a good reason.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, people are willing to cooperate with you,
True.
especially because you're in the area, you're local.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm actually getting ready to meet up with the family tomorrow to give them a donation. Really excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Really excited about
That's
that.
great. That is great. So fuck you for making me do that.
Yeah. Well, I had to.
But
I have that technology, Kev. I can just go back in time. It's
you're
your
so
turn.
pleased with yourself right
I
now.
am, because it was
you
hilarious.
are so pleased with
It was
yourself.
hilarious.
I want to punch you in the face.
You suck so bad at it. It was great. You being so bad at it made really good radio.
But the best thing
Just to let
about
you
it
know.
is, like, the people listening didn't see you like getting ready for this. You went in so confident, like play it, record it. We're doing it now. It was so bad. As soon as the track started,
I couldn't even look at you. I couldn't even look at you when you were.
You
doing
almost spit up your Capri Sun.
I know. I'm over here.
All over our studio
Oh,
was going to be
surreal.
Capri Sun.
I couldn't even look at you because as soon as you started, you were horrible. So it was great, though. It was great. No, you practice because I want you to get better. Because what if I'm not here, Kev?
What if you're not here?
Who's gonna do this?
We're just gonna come in and start talking.
It's going to be bad. It'll be bad.
Like no intro, no nothing.
Nothing. No
Well,
music.
Hi.
Taylor's not here, so
This is the Kevin Dan show, and
we don't know what we're doing. No, I'm sure it would still be great. You guys underestimate yourselves. You guys are very funny, very smart people.
well,
And it's a honor and a privilege to share this show with you guys. I love doing the show with you guys. Kev, you frustrate me. You're a piece of shit sometimes, but you're great at it. And Danny, I named an episode after your performance last week. I don't know if you noticed, but it was borderline breathtaking. Did you see that?
I did
named
see
it
that.
and that's what I said that your performance was last week.
I didn't even connect the two.
We have had, this is the 21st episode of the third season of Might Be News, the 49th total episode. This season has been absolutely long as shit. We haven't missed a week.
No.
We've been going good.
21 weeks straight for us.
Yeah.
We've had some guests. We've had a lot of big things happen this season. It's all coming down to next week is the finale for this thing.
Yeah.
22nd episode of season 3.
Done deal.
50th.
I got to speak to you guys about that too. I don't think the waxing my leg thing is a good enough thing.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
You didn't say anything about this before the show. What are you about to say?
Oh, I don't have anything in mind. No, but Allison said something to me. She's like, "Oh, I'm waxing your leg, by the way," and I'm like, I think we can figure out something better.
You got to be kidding me.
You have a week to do it and to put it all together.
Yeah, I think we got to figure out something better.
Because I think something needs to happen.
Oh, something will happen.
One way or another. I don't care at this point.
He's furious right now,
We
but
were
he's
going
hiding
to-
it.
We were going. Well, listen, I'm not furious. What I know is that something needs to happen.
Oh,
whether it's
yeah.
waxing. All right, here's the idea. I don't even know if we've made this public yet.
We talked about it, but
We've been
nothing
talking
was,
about it.
nothing was finalized.
No, yeah. So the idea is that I, halfway through the season, shaved my beard off, left the mustache, right?
It was glorious.
It was glorious for everybody on the outside and terrible for me. It hurt me spiritually, emotionally,
How's your spirits and
sexually.
emotions
It
now?
was a terrible experience for me, all right? It was great radio.
Are you
It's really
good
good
now?
show.
He didn't get laid for 3 weeks without that beard.
It was bad. I can't count the amount of pedophile jokes and cop jokes and, oh my God, it was a horrible experience. People that respected me lost respect for me. But I just want to make a flip side thing for you guys that you can't necessarily see. I know that you guys, especially you, Kev, you have to speak to people every day for your job and not look like a fucking moron.
Which I do that by
pretty
myself
hard.
anyway. So,
So-
anything taken away from
Right.
my appearance will hurt me even more.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to, you barely have any facial hair anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right?
Wait a minute. Can we make you wear like an eye patch for a week?
To
Not at
work?
work. That's not as good as waxing the legs. Listen, here's the idea. I want
No,
one
I
of your
can't do
legs
that.
waxed. I want one of your legs
I'm down
waxed.
with that. I'm cool with that.
360 degrees. All of it. The whole calf. The whole calf. I want out all that hair.
It's going to hurt like a bitch.
It's going to hurt like a bitch. Listen, I have to go to my neighbors and talk to them. Okay? I
About
need to go
me
to
screaming?
Yes. Yes. I don't know what time we're going to record, and I need to make sure that they're not going to call the cops.
So your wife is coming over there here and doing this?
That's if we go with this.
But I don't think she's going to be able to with the 3 kids. That's the thing.
Well, we can find somebody that can wax you. I'll wax your legs.
Okay.
Jackie, somebody. We'll find somebody to wax the legs. We'll make it work. one way or the other. Or we can figure out somebody to come over here and pierce your nipples or your belly buttons.
That's not happening.
No belly button ring for
I
Kev?
still think you should
Or
go with the
nips.
belly button.
Nope.
I really think you should too.
I don't.
You could be a trendsetter.
Could not be.
When's your beach trip this summer?
July-ish?
So close to when you'd get your belly button ring?
It's not happening.
Like, part of me wants so bad to do the ranch dressing thing.
Why?
But
Because
the
you might
art-
like it?
No, I know I won't like it. What the fuck was that?
That was a huge moth that somebody left. We left in. Yeah.
I'm
Flying
over
around.
here like trying to talk and make sure it's not on me.
It's terrible. Somewhere. I don't know where it went.
No, I know for a fact I would not like it. I can already feel myself getting sick to the stomach. I just know it would make a great segment.
So you do ranch dressing, I'll wax my leg.
I don't
want Danny throwing up in here.
That's the thing. I'm guarantee you I would throw up
Buckets.
buckets.
So would you shave your beard completely off? Or leave the
No,
mustache?
it's-
Nah, I can't do that.
Waxing the legs?
Dude, I got like 5 chins. And I have, you've seen my daughter? That's what it would look like. I would look like my daughter. This is straight baby. This is why I have a beard.
Your wife would be calling you Summer.
Oh my wife would not look at me. No, it'll be bad.
You won't get laid for 3 weeks.
No, she would have flashbacks. So it'd be like 3 months probably.
So we're going to wax these guys' legs live on the air next week for the finale. Maybe we'll have some guests in here to talk while you guys are busy getting your legs waxed. But it's going to be fucking funny, in my opinion. And not to mention, it's only going to be one of your legs. So you're going to feel dumb for quite some time. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird. You're going to feel like an extra little bit of breeze on one leg every day.
You know how much it's gonna suck when I got to go to work and put on all my safety shit
It's going to be dumb.
and have a shaved leg.
Yeah.
It's going to be even worse when the hair is growing back and you have all that safety shit
Yeah.
on. And it's going to itch like a bitch.
So listen, so I have a tattoo down my right calf, and for that tattoo, I had to have my leg shaved
Right.
in that area. Dude, it was horrible afterwards. I got so many freaking ingrown hairs on my leg. I swear I must have had at least 30 or 40 up and down the entire side of my leg just from shaving it. It was bad.
No, I'm not signing up for ingrown hairs.
Oh, you don't have a choice.
I'll eat some ranch dressing.
What do you think happened to my face and my neck, Kev? What do you think happened to me? What do you think
But
happened
that's
to me?
normal to shave your face.
Sure. Would you rather shave it? No, we're waxing it. It's a done deal. I'm figuring out who's going to wax your legs. We're waxing your legs. At least one of them. One of your legs.
Done deal.
I want one of your legs waxed by this time next week.
I'm so excited.
Waxed.
Why don't we just go with the good news?
Here's some good news.
Hey, did you hear the news?
This better be good.
Want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good stuff.
Season 3, episode 21. What do you got, Danny?
All right, first story. Officers with the Boynton Beach Police Department in Florida attended a young boy's 5th grade graduation ceremony in place of his father, a former police officer with the department who died of a heart attack in 2016. It's kind of a sad story, but it's kind of a nice, touching story at the same time. So this boy, Caleb, graduated from Northborough Elementary School in West Palm Beach on Friday. 9 of his father's, Joe Crawler's former colleagues, wow, that sentence makes absolutely no sense. 9 of his father's colleagues came to the 5th grade graduation and cheered Caleb on from the audience as he walked across the stage. It meant everything for us to be there. We all felt like proud parents. Stephanie Slater, the police department spokesman, who also attended Caleb's graduation. We are so proud of the fine young man that Caleb is, and we know that Joe was smiling down with a great big smile the morning watching Caleb too. The West Palm Beach Post reported that the elder Crawler was just 44 years old when he unexpectedly passed away of a heart attack while exercising. Crawler, who served with the Boynton Beach Police Department for nearly 15 years, was a K-9 officer and a staff sergeant in the U.S. Army Reserve. While he was walking down the red carpet and he saw us, his face lit up, Slater said. He sat 2 rows in front of us and kept looking back at all of us. There were a lot of hugs and smiles. And each and every one of us, Joe was there, she added. So that was kind of a special moment for that police department and for that young little boy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
My next story can be seen on the Might Be News Facebook page. I'm sure if you have Facebook, you've also seen this little video floating around Facebook. It's been shared millions of times. An 8-year-old boy in Mildredgeville, Georgia, saw a woman struggling to get up some steps. He didn't hesitate to jump in and help. Maurice Andrews Jr. was with his mother when he saw the woman with her walker. He ran up the steps, put an arm around the woman, and helped her pick up her walker and go up the steps. The two made it up to the top of the steps with teamwork and celebrated with a big hug. After saying goodbye to the woman, Maurice ran back down the steps and hopped into his mom's car. His mom didn't know at the time, but there was a stranger filming her son's good deed. The stranger who caught it on camera, a man named Riley Duncan, shared the video with a community group on Facebook. After the video spread, someone helped Duncan connect with Hill on Facebook. Duncan says the two began chatting, and Hill told him all about her son. He made plans to meet up with her and the mother on Wednesday. Duncan told CBS News that he wanted to award the 8-year-old boy for his selfless good deed and was going to give him $100 when they met. So this kid saw this elderly woman trying to get up the stairs with a walker, jumped out of his mom's car and helped her get to the top of the steps. And this video has gone completely viral. It's been shared by celebrities and hundreds of thousands of people. There's been millions of views, and it's just, an 8-year-old boy who just put everything aside just to go help somebody out and just do a good deed.
Pretty awesome.
It was awesome. Awesome video.
It's great.
If you want to see it, go to the Might Be News Facebook page and
Follow
check
us.
it out.
Follow us.
Motherfucks.
And my last story, the Eagles are still the Super Bowl champions.
Carson Wentz looks good in OTAs.
He sure does.
See what happens.
Did that one-handed dude get drafted?
Yeah.
So that was actually going to be one of my good news stories. He was drafted by the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes.
Okay.
The same team that his twin brother plays on.
No shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Yep.
What was it? Shaquem Griffin was his name?
Yeah. Yep. Shaquem Griffin. Yep.
He is in the NFL with his twin brother on the same team.
He's fucking talented, man. Unbelievable.
He's going to be an awesome athlete.
So, here we go with the social media rundown. Just real quick this week. I don't really have much. It's been a crazy week.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot going on. Roseanne got canceled.
It's a big thing.
And then there's Obama, who is complaining that nobody's saying sorry to him.
Trump, you mean?
Who did I say?
You said Obama.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Thanks, Obama.
It's just crazy. They said that the North Korea summit's back on. That was off, and now I guess that's back on. What else happened? Samantha B or V or whatever her stupid name is on Comedy Central called Ivanka Trump a cunt.
Did she really?
Yeah,
Dude, half of your Instagram posts, like the not the emojis, the
Memes?
picture, the memes.
yeah.
I don't fucking understand half of them. Like the Kanye who's dressed up as that chick. Was it Kanye? Who's dressed up with calling on the phone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought it was you that posted it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about either.
Okay, never mind. Forget it.
That was great.
Yeah, great job, Kev. That was Drake. That was Drake.
Drake.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
Wait, what was that? Let me
This.
say it.
It's the barbecue Becky.
Yeah.
Barbecue Becky. You don't know who that is?
Yeah.
It's the
called the
I posted this after Pusha T released his track, which is my point later.
Oh.
Don't get your panties in a bunch and don't spoil my point. You already did.
You spoiled it.
I can't believe it. Just kidding. So, yeah, that's another thing that happened this week. The Drake and Pusha T thing. We'll get into that later. It's been great. Kanye West released his new album Friday.
Garbage.
Sorry.
Hot trash.
Whatever. It's not for me.
Jamie Foxx has been cast as Spawn in the upcoming
Jamie
reboot.
Foxx, yes. And I learned something else about that. Apparently, Jamie Foxx brought up this idea to Seth MacFarlane for like 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, he's been dying to play Spawn.
I think he would be fantastic.
I think he'd be perfect for it.
Absolutely.
Perfect for it. I just hope I'm sure it's going to be rated R. I imagine it is. I don't see how they're going to make a PG-13 Spawn movie.
Yeah.
It'd be silly. So let's get started with Roseanne, I guess. She made a racist joke on Twitter. I've never personally found Roseanne funny. That's just me. I've never gotten into
the
her.
90s show, the 80s show.
I mean, I guess I did, but I like so many other shows more than that. Like, Fresh Prince, Family Matters, Full House, like all of them. There's a ton of shows that I would have watched before Roseanne. Home Improvement. Like I just always found her voice annoying. I just kind of always found her annoying. I like the other characters. I like John Goodman.
he's great. He's great in everything.
Yeah. So, I just never got into it. It wasn't my thing. But so I don't know much about Roseanne, but all the things that I've looked at this week, she's definitely got a screw loose somewhere, and pretty conservative, kind of conspiracy theory-esque on Twitter. I don't know.
Big Trump supporter.
She blamed it on
Ambien.
Ambien.
Yeah.
Did you see Ambien's response?
Yeah.
Twitter is vicious. Twitter is a vicious place, man. Like Roseanne said, I was up late on Ambien, and then Ambien the next day.
Their
tweets
response was incredible.
to them. Yeah, there's racism isn't a side effect of our drug.
They said, although there is side effects, racism is not one of them.
Holy shit!
Which was you couldn't have answered that tweet any better.
You can go and search Wendy's. Wendy's, their Twitter account trolls people all the time.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
I'm not on Twitter.
Okay.
But I always see, I guess they posted on Facebook, but all the questions they ask Wendy's, hysterical.
It's hysterical.
Some of the times it's not even directed to Wendy's. Like there was one from Chick-fil-A that said, "Is there anything better than enjoying a chicken sandwich?" And Wendy's responded with, "Yeah, enjoying one on Sunday from us."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Hard.
It's
awesome. Hard. All right.
There's some teenage kid sitting behind a computer with the Wendy's admin password just going ape shit on people.
It's nuts.
It's working.
So she got fired, and the same day that she made this joke, and I don't know. It was up to ABC. It's just like it's up to the NFL if they want to punish players for protesting. Just the thing about it is that there's obviously a moral difference, in my opinion, between the two issues, and but that's my opinion. ABC is a family-focused company. They want to attract family viewers. If there's this kind of shit going on, that's not a good look. It's not a good look. So I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys watch the show? I don't watch the show. Do you guys watch the show?
I've seen a couple episodes.
Are you upset that it's gone?
I used to watch the old show. I've seen a couple episodes of the new show, and I don't think it's anything special. Have you seen the new show?
I've seen the old show. My wife, huge fan of the show, huge fan of the old show, huge fan of the new show. Me, I'm not going to lose sleep that it's not on TV anymore. I just find it kind of hard that they're going to be so quick to get rid of Roseanne, but there's other shit that they're playing that's garbage as well. And I brought it up on Facebook, The View.
Facts.
I think
Facts.
I think The View, I think a lot of those ladies on there, they talk trash, and I think they're racist too.
Did you see the picture on Facebook? Whoopi Goldberg with her Donald Trump shirt on.
That was Photoshop. That's
was
not
it?
real. Yeah, it's not real.
You sure?
Positive.
Oh, never mind.
I hate Whoopi. I can't stand her.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Whoopi Goldberg.
She was
fan.
good in Ghost.
That's it. That's it. I honestly I can't stand Whoopi.
I don't
who's
watch.
the other?
I don't watch The View enough to know really what they talk about.
Well, see, we have a TV at work, and it's just a TV with an antenna ran up to the roof, and we get channels 3, 6, and 10, and usually 6 is the only one that comes in. So 11 o'clock, The View comes on. Nah, I'd rather take a sledgehammer to the TV. I can't stand it.
Well, a lot of people are saying that the double standard is people have mentioned Bill Maher and this Samantha V chick for calling Ivanka the C word. Bill Maher is on HBO. You can say and do pretty much anything you want on HBO.
Agreed.
Doesn't make what he's saying right. Also, the same thing kind of goes for Samantha V, whatever her name is. For she's on Comedy Central, but it's designed to be like a late night show, I guess. It's supposed to be edgy, blah blah blah. She shouldn't have said it. Doesn't make it right. I'm just saying that is maybe a reason why a company wouldn't fire her and ABC fired Roseanne. Also, this wasn't really, I guess, Roseanne's like first time doing something like this on social media.
No, the national anthem.
What is it, 1990 or something?
Yeah.
Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh God, we'll watch it during break.
What happened?
She sung. She for the Padres, I think.
Yeah.
She sung the national anthem and went out there, just made a total mockery of it, like sucked ass at it on purpose, like. And at the end, she like rubbed her crotch real hard and
with the
spit
microphone
on the field. I don't remember.
Seriously?
She had
Yeah,
the microphone.
it was
She was probably on Ambien, so don't be
Yeah.
too hard on her.
So, I don't know. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, which I feel like nobody's really talking about, is this report that the Harvard Chan School of Public Health came out with this week.
So I've seen this. I've seen it come up a lot on Facebook, but I don't fully understand it. Are you able to explain it a little bit better?
So what the Harvard Chan School of Public Health is trying to say is that the number of deaths in Puerto Rico from Hurricane Maria is substantially more than what was initially reported, which was 64 was the total number of listed deaths as a direct response from Hurricane Maria. The study is leaning towards a maximum of around 8,000 people to a more likely number closer to 5,000 people.
Now, how are they getting these numbers?
Let me explain these numbers. So the numbers are what they call Basically, these people died not as a direct result of the physical storm.
Mm-hmm.
They died as a result of post-disaster related shit, like not having power for 3 months, not being able to travel to a hospital or to a doctor, getting to a doctor doesn't have power or doesn't have what they need to help them, right? This is how these people died. So these researchers went to around 3,000 random houses, and they asked these people about their experiences during the 3 months after the storm. How many people did they see die? How many people did they went around to the neighborhoods and saw the devastation, looked at where people were prior to that, and that they're not there anymore. They calculated that more than likely around close to 5,000 people died because of things that happened after that storm.
Well, I just did a quick little research thing because I wanted to see how many people are still without power in Puerto Rico. It's 1.4 million.
Yeah.
wow,
1.4 million.
dude, that's crazy.
It's crazy. There he is. He's fucking over there. Somebody talk about something.
So,
You're killing a freaking moth.
as we were doing the beginning of the, it's right there. It's right behind you.
Oh, there it goes.
It's back here.
It's in the kitchen.
Are you
I'm dead serious. It's in the kitchen. So we were doing a segment, and a huge ass moth tried to attack me, and it's over to the left.
This makes
Straight in front of you.
great listening.
Yes. And Taylor's been bugging out trying to find this moth.
He's
because
scared of a moth. Yo, you should see him. He's oh my god, where's it at?
It's still in the kitchen. I saw it fly behind the to the left of the frosted mini Wheaties. That's Special K, the mini Wheaties.
Motherfucker. What were we talking about? The hurricane.
The hurricane.
Yeah, so
Yeah, all those people don't have power still.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's becoming hurricane season.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
it's going to get even worse.
It's a major thing. And all the major networks, 90% of their airtime this week has been about Roseanne. If this is accurate, why aren't people talking about it? It's astounding. It's astounding to me. If 5,000 people died because of this, that's more people than the day of 9/11.
I think because it happened over a period of time and not like a direct
Right. But either way,
thing.
I mean, if this is, and I'm not trying to compare it to 9/11. I'm just saying that literally no one's talking about this. No one is. It's astounding to me.
I think because it also might have to do with it being out there and
Yeah.
away from us. If it was
You're right.
if it was Texas who was still dealing with the flooding like they were from the hurricanes, it'd be all over the news.
Well, that's what's shitty about it too. And I'm glad that, like, you know, I don't know what's happening in Texas. I don't know how the rebuild's going. I don't know how any of that stuff's going. But I mean, Puerto Rico's a part of America. It's not a state. It's, you know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's a territory.
It's connected to us. It's us. And I mean, it was just like I just felt like from the beginning of the whole thing, it was just a mess. It was just a mess. I didn't feel like anybody gave a shit. Not in, I mean, like in the White House, basically. I just didn't feel like anybody gave a shit. It's crazy. What else? That's it for me.
I got nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
We're going to take a break then, and we're going to do What's the Point? You got that?
Yeah, I was going to talk about Roseanne.
Shut the fuck up. All right, we'll be right back after this. More Might Be News. Welcome back to Might Be News. I'm Taylor Cooper. Follow us on Twitter at Might Be News 24/7. That's Might Be News 247. What up, Kev?
Yo.
What up, Danny?
What's up?
It's been a pretty eventful show.
I just witnessed the greatest thing.
Yeah, we killed the moth.
You two going after this moth.
Kev killed it.
Got him.
Chased it into the hallway. Got that motherfucker.
I started recording too late. I wish I would have got it on video.
It's okay. It's okay. We know that it happened.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to leave him right there, too, so all his little fucking moth buddies get the fucking message. So, here we go with What's the Point? What's the point?
Is there a point to this?
What is your
Are
point?
you just gonna sit there and look stupid?
Kev, what's your point?
I wanted to talk about this volcano erupting in Hawaii.
Absolutely crazy stuff.
It's been going on for how long now?
3 weeks?
Yeah, dude, stupid ridiculous.
It's been going on for a minute.
Yeah, and all the bad shit that's happening with it too. Like when the lava hits the water, it's creating the toxic fumes.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's a major
Yeah,
natural disaster.
There's a lot of health things that are going on. Some of the ash can contain like particles of glass and that kind of shit.
Get the fuck out of
it's
here.
like it's not just the lava that they're dealing with. They're dealing with the smoke. They're dealing with the ash cloud. They're dealing with the lava hitting the ocean and creating toxic fumes. There's a lot.
Well, now that it's mandatory for these people to evacuate their homes in these certain areas because it's destroying like major highways and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it's you've seen the videos of it just swallowing cars.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. It was 15 or 20 foot. I don't want to call them waves, but that's how thick
Yeah.
this shit is flowing
Yeah.
down the street. I mean, could you imagine being evacuated out of your home and you being able to do nothing? Like you can't put up a wall.
Nope.
You can't board up your windows.
No.
You can't do shit.
No, there's nothing you can do.
You imagine how hot it is there being surrounded by all that though.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what my work is like.
Ugh.
It's the same temperature as our steel. I think our steel's a little bit hotter because our steel is 3,000 degrees.
Holy smokes.
It's crazy.
But that's
Like-
what it looks like.
Lava
Yeah.
Lava.
swallowing your house.
Yeah.
Lava.
Yeah.
They're like that takes like the floor is lava game to a whole new level.
Right.
The thing, like when it's finally done too, the cleanup from it, it's like this is something they're
gonna
going to
take
be
forever.
dealing with for years.
Yes, it's going to take forever.
Years.
And then rebuilding the roads.
They're going to have to build on top of it, basically. I mean, it hardens to rock.
Yeah. Well, that's what Hawaii is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Is a fucking lava rock.
Danny, what's your point?
All right, so
Real quick, good point, Kev.
Thanks.
What's your point?
want to talk about Nicholas Cruz.
Yeah.
Dirtbag.
We watched a video before we started filming tonight.
Because we're filming.
We decided recording. Thanks, Kev. We decided not to share that video on the Might Be News Facebook page because it is disgusting. It is just, it made me angry. Like it made my blood boil a little bit.
Don't want to give this kid the FaceTime that he wanted.
Exactly. It's a video of Nicholas Cruz before the shooting. He's taking a video and he's saying, my name is Nicholas. I'm going to be the next school shooter in 2018. He goes on to say that he's tired of following rules, being called an idiot and a dumbass. And he goes on to say that he is aiming for 20 kids with his AR-15. And that everybody will know who he is and know about his AR when he's done.
With fucking tracer rounds.
He just... I don't want to tell you to go and look up this video because it really bothered me that I watched it.
It's hard to watch.
But just you can see the sick and demented person that he is. He laughs at one point, and he just looks like he doesn't have a care in the world about what he's about to do.
Now, this is all video that prosecutors are using against him. That's where the internet got this. That's where I saw it on USA Today, and I felt the same way when I watched it. Just mad. Wanted to punch him really bad.
In the face.
Like, hard and continuous. Like, he just... it was bad. It was a tough one to watch. And, like Danny said, we decided not to share it because it's just like, fuck this kid, But hopefully, the prosecution is making good moves with this because I want this fucking kid done. I want him gone. I don't know. Fuck that dude.
Yeah, it was just
Fuck him.
Yep.
like I knew he had this,
I can't imagine how this video would make these kids feel.
Yeah, or not even the kids, but the parents.
The parents. Like, I can't imagine. Like, how, like, we feel mad about it. What do you think they feel? That's fucking crazy.
What do you got for a point?
My point is, we mentioned it a little earlier in the show. This Drake Pusha T beef.
Pusha T.
So I don't follow rap like you do,
Okay.
or Pusha T, Drake, and all them.
Mm-hmm.
How did all this happen? Like, what sparked this whole? Like, I've been seeing everybody talking about it.
I don't know exactly where it started, but I do know that Pusha T came out with his new album called Daytona last week, produced by Kanye West, and the last song also features Kanye West, and it's called Infrared. And on that, they kind of poke fun at Drake at one point for not writing his own rhymes. Like, Pusha T had a line on there. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he mentions that. And literally the same day or the day after, Drake released a diss track on SoundCloud called the Duppy Freestyle or whatever. And I loved it, to be honest with you. And it was just a diss track towards Pusha T, talking about how Pusha T doesn't really sell drugs like he says in his music. And, he mentions his Pusha T's fiance at one point. And so then 4 days later, Pusha T released a song called the Story of Adidion or something. I think it was. And the first thing I saw was the cover art for it, which is a picture of Drake in blackface.
Not photoshopped.
Well, at first I thought it was. And later, a few minutes later, this all happened really, really fast. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It was Tuesday. And so I see this and I'm like, what the fuck is Pusha T doing? And he like tagged Drake in it and everything. And so I went to SoundCloud immediately, listened to the song. And in this song, he talks about Drake's dad and how Drake's dad leaves him, how Drake is racially insecure, basically. Talks about how the biggest bombshell of the whole thing is that in the song he talks that Drake has a son with a porn star that he doesn't want anybody to know about.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, is that true?
Apparently, yes. Apparently, yes, it's true. I don't know for a fact that it's true, but Drake came out like a day and a half later and made a long statement about the blackface photo. But he has not responded to anything about the kid.
Is he butthurt?
I don't know if anybody's even talked to Drake. Somebody needs to probably check on Drake. Make sure Drake's okay. Honestly.
Drake, if you're listening to this, let us know you're okay.
One of the lines that Drake said at the end of his song was that he was going to send an invoice to Kanye because basically him making that song just sold Kanye and Pusha T a bunch of albums, which is probably true.
Right.
Let me know when you go 100 million is what Drake says to Pusha T. And Pusha T comes back and he's like, you're 100 million, but you have an illegitimate kid that you don't claim him. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're like this nice pretty boy pop rapper that everybody likes, nice guy Drake, and this could, should probably dent his reputation quite a bit. I don't know if it will or not. The blackface thing is crazy because right after I heard the song, Pusha T came out and was like, that's not photoshopped. I didn't make that. I'm like, what is he talking about? That shit was it's real. He wore blackface for a photo shoot for some clothing line or something, some Jim Crow culture, I think was the name of the line or something. And
they decided not to use it because it's
clearly
racist.
Clearly, it hasn't been out there. And it was just this crazy fucking thing. Have you seen the picture of him in blackface, Danny?
No.
I'm gonna pull it up while I talk to you. It's fucking incredible, dude. in the story of Didion or whatever, he says Drake's name as well, which is out of control. A lot of these modern day rap battles, it's all subliminal shots. How crazy is that? That's actually Drake, actually in blackface.
He's speechless.
That's Drake?
That's Drake. Like 2007. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, Drake came out and was like, I did it because I was an actor and I was trying to bring awareness to people being typecast and.
Well, I mean, I know he was an
stereotypes in
actor. That's where he
Hollywood.
came from. Was that show Degrassi?
I don't really know Drake to be outspoken politically.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything like that. I don't know. Obviously, he did it for a photo shoot. Obviously, he did it to get paid.
He looks way too happy in that photo.
Bro. It is a fucking terrible picture.
Way too happy.
It's been a couple days. Haven't heard anything from Drake, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
That's all I got.
All right.
Ready for late review?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. I know it's a little late, but
You're just hearing about this?
Can't believe I'm just hearing.
Why didn't I know about this sooner?
all right, Danny, what are you reviewing?
I'm actually doing Stone Temple Pilots album Core. This has
Great album.
It's a great album.
This
Great.
is one of my favorite songs on it. This album was released September 29th, 1992. It is 53 minutes and 37 seconds, 12 songs. But Dead and Bloated, one of my favorite songs. It's just an incredible song. Great way to start the album off. Other good songs on the album: Sin, Naked Sunday, Creep, Plush. This is Stone Temple Pilots is one of those bands that I just never get sick of. You can listen to them over and over again. Especially Dead and Bloated. I'm giving them a strong 8.5.
It's good.
I think it was better the time that I reviewed it.
You reviewed this?
I was gonna say, didn't somebody reviewed it? But I
Did
couldn't
you
remember.
really?
I couldn't remember if it was that album. Though. I couldn't remember if it was that album.
I don't remember you reviewing them.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
was it?
It's been a
A
long
while
season.
ago.
Yeah, it's been a
While
long
ago.
season. It's 21 weeks.
Was it this season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Like,
so.
Son of a bitch. Man, I should have done my other review then. I had a few I was trying to pick from.
oh, really?
Yeah. It
Well,
was,
take two.
hold on. What was the other one? I have it written down. Let me pull it up.
Kev,
Oh,
what do you?
yeah, it was Juvenile, 400 Degrees.
shit. Say why Danny finds it. Yeah, Juvenile. What would you give Juvenile 400?
I was going to give Juvenile a 7,
Oh.
that album.
Good.
I remember having that album.
It's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one too.
Southern hip hop.
Yeah,
Man, that was...
that's like some summer shit. You know,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
big time.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it brings it back to my high school. What were some of the songs on there? 400 Degrees, Back That Ass Up, Gonna Ride With Me. Just such a good album.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Both of them are good, and it's okay to review other people's albums.
I was just giving him a hard time.
Yeah, because you do that.
You're allowed to. As much as we give you a hard time for your
You've been on point tonight, Kev. What's your review?
So I downloaded.
nobody gives a shit what your review is.
So I downloaded this game on the PlayStation Network. Until Dawn, Rush of Blood for the VR.
Sounds intense.
Dude, it is wicked. I am like 4 or 5 chapters into this game, and you are basically on a roller coaster, like a very slow moving roller coaster, riding through, shooting these clowns and these ghosts and these birds and everything that pops out at you. It is so intense.
Sounds so awesome.
Dude,
That
it
does
is
sound
so intense. Like you're sitting there with the motion controllers with your arms out straight, like looking all around because they got flashlights on them as well. And you can only see like what the flashlight is shining
Oh
to.
my god,
Dude, it is. Dude, I was sitting there playing with Amy last night. Well, she wasn't playing. She was watching me play. It's like 11:30 last night. And she's sitting on the couch. And after I took the headset off, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I have to go to bed soon. I got to do something else before I go to bed after playing this video game. She's like, dude, I was sitting there watching it, and it was just, it scared me watching on TV as much as it scared you in the headset.
That's crazy.
Now-
Making her jump.
Was it like an actual roller coaster that went like?
Oh yeah, there were some points where I got a little motion sickness because it was going so fast,
Yeah.
like going down the hills and around turns and everything. You got to duck under like
Wouldn't it-
saw blades and.
Wouldn't it make you like weak in the knees, like
Yeah.
when you go down the steep hill and
Well,
everything?
I'm sitting down when I'm playing it.
Oh, are you?
That's outrageous.
Dude, it's great.
You got to bring that over here.
You got to come over and play it. Dude, it's a lot of work.
I wanna do
To disconnect the VR and everything, to hook it up to the PlayStation, and then especially if I'm going to put it on your PlayStation, you have to install everything.
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
So what do you got a numerical
For this
rating for
being this, so I've played a couple VR games, but this one I'm fully into. Like, I would have to give this, on the VR scale, I would have to give this like a 9. Because it legit, like, scared me.
That's awesome.
Scared me.
I would probably never ever do that.
Dude,
I
just
wanna do it.
the opening scene itself, the opening scene has me jumping.
Yeah.
And it gets me every time.
No.
Can I come over after
on
we're
that.
done?
Good on that.
My kids are sleeping. You're gonna be screaming, dude. Like, I was legit. Oh my god.
It'll be worth it.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I'll go home. You just deal with your waking
Yeah.
kids now. But tomorrow, if you want to come by and try it out, feel free. I'm home all day.
I actually got a baptism tomorrow, but thanks for the offer.
This week I did the new Star Wars movie, the Solo movie.
Yeah.
Solo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars story. I was nervous a little bit about it because I don't know who the guy is playing Han Solo. Alden Ehrenreich. I don't know. I don't know what I've seen him in or if anything. But Donald Glover plays Lando Calrissian. Emilia Clarke is in there. She's good. Woody Harrelson. Paul Bettany. It's a good cast. I enjoyed the movie a lot. And we saw it. And it's the guy playing Han was really good. Way better than I was expecting. The story was good. It wasn't like connected real close to like, you know, the Jedis or anything like that. There was no real crazy shit like that, but it was just all like smuggler pirate kind of shit going on. And it just showed how Han got started, showed how he met Chewbacca, which was really dope. Showed the first time he flew in the Millennium Falcon, which was really dope. It was great. It was better than I thought it was going to be, and you know, thinking about it afterwards, I think it was better than Rogue One, the other, you know, standalone Star Wars movie. And I don't know, spoiler alert, they kind of leave it open for more.
Obviously.
I mean,
They always are going to, especially with Star Wars.
and I'm not like a Star Wars like diehard nerd, but I love it. I don't like collect the toys or anything like that. But I give it an 8, strong 8,
Nice.
strong 8.
Nice.
You think I would like it?
I think you would like it.
Somebody who's never seen a single Star Wars?
I mean, there's definitely going to be connections to things that you're not going to make. I mean, there's some cool surprises in it that you wouldn't understand. It wouldn't mean anything to you, but it wouldn't like impact it any more or less. You just wouldn't really know what the fuck. Like,
Yeah.
It wouldn't be as special to you, I guess. You know, it wouldn't
Right.
stick out to you. Like it does a lot of throwbacks to the original Star Wars, the original 3, because that was basically the closest, you know, thing to where he was in that time.
Yeah.
So it was cool. The relationship with him and Chewbacca was pretty awesome. The way that they like met and everything that happened with there. Strong 8.
That actor was just on Preston and Steve last week.
Was he
Yeah.
that played Han?
No, that played Chewbacca.
Oh, okay.
Said
Yeah.
the guy's like 7 foot tall or something like that. He was a monster.
It was really, really good. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. And I didn't like the Last Jedi. It offended me. So
They made up for it.
I'm being honest with this one. It's strong 8. I enjoyed it a lot.
They made up for it with Solo.
Yeah, it was good. So that's what I got. What do you got for this week in history, Kev?
Very weak this week in history.
Oh wow, it's week.
Week.
Wow.
June 4th, 1896, Henry Ford took his first car out for a test drive. June 6th, 1933, the first drive-in movie theater opened in Camden, New Jersey. June 6th, 1944, thousands of Allied troops invaded the beaches of Normandy in France on D-Day.
Wow. That's not
That's it.
very weak. That one wasn't very weak. That's just
No, that wasn't a week. Yeah, that wasn't weak, but I'm just saying it was short.
short. Yeah. Good. Great job this week, guys. We have the finale next week.
Oh, shoot.
Got a couple more things to talk about, I guess. We're doing the Might Be News Network. We're going to go over that again next week. Got a website coming soon that we're going to be working on very soon.
You already look tired just talking about it.
I'm tired. I'm ready for a break. 21 weeks straight here.
How long, do we know how long the break's going to be?
A couple weeks.
So 2?
No, more than 2.
6?
Less than 6.
5?
Maybe.
I'm not trying to nail you down to anything here.
Well, that's as
Trying to
close
get
as
an
I'm going to
idea.
give you. It's as close as I'm going to give you. I'm a healthy break, Kev. We need a healthy break.
Between 2 and 5 weeks.
I say we give it the average rating that Kev has given his late reviews.
We'll have to go back and listen to find that.
So
Make
we're looking
that-
at a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Yeah. So no, we're gonna take a nice break. Nice break. Hang out. Make all this thing. Make this Might Be News Network thing happen.
Can we still hang out on Friday nights?
No. Follow us on Twitter at Might Be News 24/7. That's Might Be News 247. Listen to us on SoundCloud or iTunes. Also, give us a comment. Let us know what you think about the show. All that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Say peace out, Kev.
Peace out.
You did a great job tonight, Kev.
Thanks.
Killing a moth and shit. There's no small task. That thing was big.
Monstrous.
It was big.
As big as Danny's eyeball is what you said.
So I said it was about as big. Like it flew past his head, and I lost track of it in his eyes. and then it kept.
He got
flying.
lost in your
I
eyes.
have dreamy eyes. It wasn't the moth. Just so you know.
Danny, you did fantastic tonight as well.
I don't feel like I did though.
No,
I had a repeat of the fucking late review.
but you know what? Yours was independent. You're a strong, independent man. You made a decision. You
He's
stick by it.
complimenting you.
Stick
He
by
got
it.
lost in your eyes. And he said you were handsome last week.
Yeah.
He is handsome.
Yeah.
And dreamy.
Did I say dreamy?
No, he just said dreamy. I can't remember what you said, though.
I don't remember the last time
Hot.
something hot. I think that was what it was. Probably something like that. Hot. Danny's hot. All right, so great job, everybody. We'll catch you next week for the finale. It's going to be extra special. We're going to be doing something stupid to these guys.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Good. We're going to do it. It's going to be big. It's going to be funny. It's going to be hot. Peace out.